make a 10% to cast. Dude, if they did that, I think that would fix a lot of that spec, honestly. That feeling of the spec, that long cast time that it has, I think it would fix it, to be honest. Into an incap by Inomi immediately as Mercil is going to be first up. Trinket Port is going to be immediately the monk with that Celestial Conduit on him. Doing quite a significant bit of damage. Look at the Dark Pack. That is how much health. He's taking the damage. Big stun, big bolts, no tricking out of Inomi. Just got himself a defensive just so you keep trucking. And that is going to be an Infernal slamming down right next to him. Seeing Infernal is going to use that as a as his invitation to get the hell out of dodge. Try to go for a bit of a fight, try to go for a bit of that survivability. Well, Mercis is I guess what else is he gonna do? He's kind of like in a situation where he's got himself set up here. Succubus, he's got Gateway, he's got Portal. He really doesn't want to chase after Nomi. He'd rather Nomi come to him so that he can play in his own playground. But yeah, at this point, he's just got, what, a Pit Lord? And even the Pit Lord doesn't get a devalue. That is unfortunate, man. That is the thing about Warlocks. Some of them do play into, like, a big playstyle of, what's it? Some of them really do play into the playstyle of... What is that image, dude? What is that image in Discord? I don't even... some of them do play... I lost a little composure, dude. Hey, you ever just get an image on Discord and you're like, what the hell is even that? It's just, that's it. Whatever you were doing, now your concentration broken. You know what I mean? I was concentrating on this duel. Like Shadow Heart would be concentrating on the guidance, and it just broke it immediately. It's over, dude. It's over. Brain turned off. Port out for Inomi, but a Succubus catches him as he ports. What was that wizardry? Was that just queued up ahead of time? What was that? I don't think I've ever seen immediate port into immediate Succubus CC like that. That was kind of nuts. What's up, Jake? How you doing, my guy? Mercer's still trying to find himself like an angle, but he's not willing to go over there with Inomi. That is a big Chaos Mother opportunity. That is going to do quite a decent bit of damage. Just keeping Inomi next to it. Oh, Celestial Condi. They're trying to turn these things around. Sison went to follow up. Got himself a decent bit of damage. Mortal Coil does kick in, though. With Inomi getting feared out. Oh, the burst of monks, dude. They've been trying to see if they can handle it. Bolt 2. Oh, that bolt was beautiful. Beautiful bolts on this man. Holy, he does get interrupted, however. Still got himself a big ruination of the ready. Big ascent out for Chaos. Well, Goer's rather. But he's just nowhere near Merciless. He needs to find an escape here. I don't think he's got anything. The wind strikes are just going to overtake it. I think at that point, he might have used all his mobility. He's got nothing left. So unless he's got himself that Shivara or Succubus in a good spot, which I think he pretty sure Goer's just nuked that thing immediately. He definitely went off on one of those pets and immediately destroyed it. Blush going to be up next. Does get Goer's kind of low. Goer's is going to knock him out for a second, dropping down a bulwark totem. Immediately cleaves to the bulwark. Goer's might be in a bit of trouble. Wall to rotate with an Earth Elemental. Trying to see if he can push Blush back a little bit. Just needs a couple of lightning bolts to make it happen. Is going to root him, smoke bomb, get himself at least an opportunity for healing surges. 15% buff on healing surges does help him out even a little bit here. Not the biggest heal in the world, but for him it does the job. It does the trick. Guys, Warlock Ellie, guys, Rogue Ellie, Warlock Warrior for maining or returning the cell. What a main? Oh, honestly, I think Warlocks are not quite in the best in slot spot. I think Rogues are looking pretty good, man. I think Ellie Shaman's also looking really good. I'd do Ellie because they got buffed up in single target and they're a monster in Mythic Plus. And for PvP, they're pretty fun. Like, when's the last time Ellie was not fun? Like, as long as you can chuck lava meatballs in people's faces, like, as long as you can do that and get a big Sky Fury Stormkeeper Lightning Bolt combo, Earth Shocks and everything, I think they're a lot of fun. I think they're a ton of fun. I think I'd enjoy them. Plus does end up getting himself a reset behind the pillar. Goer's picking up the eyes, I'm pretty sure, so he doesn't know where the rogue is at. Instantly hits him with the taser. As he got himself Ghost was up and running roots just to keep Plush and baited. He hits him with the taser, just rooted in place. He's like, I'm out of here. I know I'm playing a melee class, but I want this rogue as far away from me as possible. He even knows what he's doing, just jumping around in that man's face. Does go for a cheap shot, knocking him back for a second. Denying Rogue an opener is massive here. Cloak Shot is out for Plush. He's just, at this point, Plush just does not want to fight against the CC. Trinket out for Guerrero's got himself lots of damage here. That's a lot of potential setup. Big damage on a Plush. Can you survive it though? Gash for a second. Still got himself the massive ascendance, massive wind strikes. Lots of output. Does get interrupted. Big Tempest to follow up. With Plush being at no health, I think Guerrero's does take it. And he does take it. Lightning Bolt zap to finish him off at the end. Well done with Leo walking in, but not running down Goers, letting this man get a proper honor duel. By the way, beautiful mount. I'm so happy I got myself one, but as soon as I got it, I'm just not riding it anymore. I was so, that Shadowlands grind, man, was so too damn much. I hated the, I really didn't like all the, I guess they're kind of novel at the time, but like having to do all that, like all the special grinds for the covenants to get like the reps and stuff. I didn't have fun with that, man. Everything was kind of okay though. Nah. Zereth Mortis was not as fun as I thought it would be. I did not enjoy that place. Too bright in my opinion. It's just constantly bright. Goer's trying to see if he can fight through the army of undead. Hold on, he lived through the main army. Does Leo have a backup? Does he have reinforcements coming in? It's gonna be Goer's absolutely blasting through it, but oh! That was some grade A Glowing Shadows or Death Coil combo there. That was so good for Leo. He just bursted him down at the end. But he just absolutely ignoring that spear. Just decided to hop on his hop on his high horse and just get out of there. Turn the nose to the spear completely. What is that? I'm pretty sure that's like the only class that escaped the spear right now. Or like maybe, because mages can't blink it, rogues can't cloak it. I think Death Knights of the Omes can just literally walk away from it. Just like it's nothing. Gonna be Kragar blinking all over the place, but he's trying to get some hits here and there. Just going Super Saiyan mode on him, dude. Just absolutely unlocking his key. As he's just gonna go for a bit of a death pact at no help whatsoever. Bleeding out profusely. Kragar leaping back in. Sleep thrown in his face. Does go for a quick trinket. Just trying to see if he can end Leo. And as long as he doesn't have a Legendborn, there's nothing he can do. Does hit up with a Colossus. Mortal Strike to follow. Next up, it's either Young, which is going to be a tough matchup for Kragar, or it's going to be Saya, which is also a tough matchup for Kragar. And both of them, I think, are evenly matched in terms of toughness. What's up, my guy? What's up, Soren? How you doing, my man? Hope you're doing good. If Fury Warrior doesn't see damage in PvP, Bob Deathwitch. Yeah, I guess if you just want to play some in big dumb damage, go Fury Warrior in PvP. They're not always meta, or at least like that's what I heard from last season. But they're really fun, and they're generally pretty strong, and they're a really good team fight class. I think you'll like it. Big damage out for Air Frost. Kragar taking lots of hits. Hold on a second. I was thinking we're just going to lose this guy immediately. Never mind. Got himself a bit of the reflect. As long as he doesn't reflect a wrong spell from Young, he might be okay. Wrong spec would be counter spell. It is going to be parried down for Kragar. Hold on. I think this might be the end to the boy. The Frostmate. Yeah, I told you. It's still a bad matchup. Kragar is a fantastic warrior, but that is an incredibly bad, notoriously bad matchup for him. Like, there ain't much he could really do about it, man. You know what I mean? Holy moly. As he does get himself just a little bit of that survivability. It's going to be opener by Nishmishka. Trying to see if he can have himself a go versus Young Jay. Does get him kind of low. Rude does keep him in place, though, with a poly right after. Does Young have a health recovery? No. Nishmishka does not have a trinket, though. Full Shatter, full Meteor, Rare Frost. And this man is somehow still alive. That was a lot. That was a massive Shatter combo. That was huge. The fact that you're still alive is kind of, honestly, pretty miraculous. I'm not gonna lie. That is crazy. Nishmishka does get himself a reset. Cloak, still available. Vanish Charge, still available. No trinket though, no Melda. That could potentially put him in a bit of a precarious spot. But as long as Young, he does have a second block available. He may need to go for that cold snap pretty early here. Try to see if he can hold on to it, man. What do you hold on to that cold snap for? Unless you want to get himself a barrier snap to get himself another barrier right after. Maybe that's what he's trying to go for. Possibly. He needs to be very, very careful with it. This Mishka does get himself a decent reset. Isaac picked up by Young, so he at least has the sight of where the rogue is at. Try to see if you can avoid him completely. Does still get hit with flurries immediately. With Lance to still follow up. As long as he got a slow on the rogue, yeah, he's just not going to have an easy time escaping. With the random roots off of flurries, that is some brutal work, man. Full stun, full meteor, no outs. Do you survive this? There's just a way. That was just a full frozen orb, meteor, common storm on top of that meteor, and a full ray of frost just barreling down your face. That's just a lot. As soon as you trinket, I like how as soon as you trinket against a mage, he's the one who's going to throw you in a stun lock combo. With Young almost dying there, but does get himself a last minute block, which is exactly what he needed. As say Dose is gonna try to see if he can get himself some kind of a go here. The Young potentially maybe taking these rogues out. Can he shatter 2 rogues in a single run? I think he probably could do it. Say No's last time did get himself very, very close to potentially getting a kill after Young. He was able to take him down. No more block. I think it's over for the mage. Yes, it is over for the mage. Still just enough damage for the rogue. Keep trucking, keep the damage rolling, keep it all high. With Saya being the last man standing. Oh, you already got the Dark Feast Solutions maxed. I guess I shouldn't have been surprised because you already have the trench coat. Yeah, I need to do that grind myself. I need to just spend some time in Undermine. I've been spending a lot of time gearing alts. I just need to like not gear alts and just spend time rep farming, I think. Oh man, I think it's good though. Look at that thing. It looks great. I like the little touch, like the black blood flowing through the mech too, like through the coils, the cords, tubes is a better word for it. It looks good. Massive damage on Saya immediately. With a blind as soon as he sees wings, and Say knows just gonna go for a bit of a resetting. We are 59% dampening, so for Saya, the amount of healing he can get is very limited. The only, I mean, outside of regeneration, actually. I forgot about this ability. But outside of this, Lay on Hands is the only other meaningful big amount of healing he can really get out of it. Classical protection, as long as Say Dose has himself a reset, he might be okay. Try to see if you can avoid Saya. Saya just tried to wait out until he's got himself a perfect setup. Stunner to Say Dose. He doesn't have much of an out. Does still have evasion for a second. Shrink it's out. Saya super low. Does go for a bubble right after. Will not have a Lay on Hands to follow up. As long as the Rogue can escape, he can just come back in there. And Saya won't have anything available for him. Hold on a second. Gouge for a moment. Kitty. I think it's over. Saya with the trick and blind. Searing glare right after. Rogue cannot stop him. Does have a sprint. Holy. It's gonna be a bit of a game of a cat and mouse between the two, but Sai, if you can live long enough. Forbearance. Hold on. No, wait, no. Oh, Shield of Venus does get himself Lay on Hands last second. Oh, there's nothing this rogue can do. All they can do is just embrace the splendor that is the holy, that is Saya. Oh my god. I was so close. Cohere's picking up 2. Well done, well done. Young picking up 2, actually. Well done as well. I need to double check to see exactly what else happened to that duel. It felt like a lot happened. Felt like there was 2 duels in one. Let's get another one going here, boys.